These rocks say paz, which means peace in Spanish. I would say that this is pretty peaceful. I'd say a theme of the trip has definitely been like surprises. Yeah. Because we sort of went into this like not really knowing what to expect.
Definitely a theme of this trip has also been spontaneity. Given the end of the school year has been so hectic, we didn't have much time to really plan out what we were gonna do when we got here. So we've kind of just been going off the cuff, which is something I've not done. This is also the furthest I've been alone in the world from home.
Yeah.
You ready to go hiking?
Pumped gas. Logging at the gas station. The other day we just decided to sort of drive east in our little red car that is now covered in mud.
We picked out a little landmark, a reservoir to try and check out, and we didn't really know what to expect.
Look at that. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God.
Gold teeth and a curse for this town. We're all in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I know now. They got out. You turn me back into the bed.
Part of the beauty of it is though, if you go into a trip or like an experience and you know exactly what to expect and you've planned every minute out, you have high expectations, and you may or may not meet those expectations, but you will never have the joy of something magical and unexpected.
Insane views.
King of the ice, and the rest of our lives were dead well. New slang when you notice the stride.
When we were driving, the small town of San Gabriel we drove through, and then we took a turn and it's just like,
Mountains.
We're just out there.
Yeah.
Dawn breaks like a bull through the hall. Never should have called.
Oh, whoa.
We made it.
We're out here. Well, we haven't made it yet.
Well,
we still have to go for the hike.
Yeah. Well, we made it to the end of the driving portion.
Made it to the end of the road, literally and figuratively.
The level of excitement and surprise that I had when we first got to see those mountains, like nothing's gonna top that. No like planned trip to Machu Picchu is gonna match that, because I already know what Machu Picchu has to offer. I've seen it on Google a million times. But those mountains, like I didn't know they existed until I saw them with my own eyes.
No.
The beauty of the spontaneity and the pleasant surprises.
We're in this little town called Valparaiso, which is like it used to be like a port city for European ships that were trying to get from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean, and it has this like bohemian charm. It feels like we're in Sicily or something. And you walk up the hill and you see these colorful buildings and people in the street drinking coffee. And then you walk down the mountain, and you're in this port, and you have people who are trying to get you on their boat, which we did.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Overlooking the town, the ocean, the city. traveling on a strict itinerary, it's like you get a very constant experience. The highs are like kind of high and the lows aren't too low. You know, you never really hit like a big like dip. But with solo traveling or just like more independent traveling, you get a bigger diversity of highs and lows. And I think the highs are much more worth it, if that makes sense.
I think a part of it too is like having the ability to make decisions in the moment. Like if we're walking through these streets and we see like a cool looking building or something beautiful, we can just follow it. And there are no rules or restrictions really.
Another thing is that the lows are both learning opportunities and also experiences you can look back on, and it's almost second degree fun in itself. And what I mean by that is it's one of those things where it's like it's a shitty situation to be in the moment, but then you look back on it, you know, and you went through it with a friend or whatever, and you're laughing about it at the dinner table like 5 years later.
And you won't make that mistake again.
Exactly, and you remember it. And at the end of the day, it's all about what you remember, you know?
Like wearing sneakers for a hike through the snow.
Yeah.
Probably won't do that again.
These sneakers are destroyed. I've got that Andean mud on my shoes, which is kind of sick, but...
It's like a little souvenir in and of itself.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's okay, because we got sweet memories of us at the top of a mountain by a reservoir at 9,000 feet in the Andes.
Something like that.
That's pretty epic.
Something like that. I think we probably enjoyed it more than our car did.
Yeah, the car got messed up.
The car's been talking to us.
It literally has.
Really did a number on this car.
Yeah, sure.
This trip has been great.
I'd say so.
I'd say so.
I'd say it's definitely taken a turn over the past like 2 days. The first 24 hours, I was a little concerned about the outcome, a little worried if we were going to be able to really enjoy this week in Chile. After we kind of figured out like what the vibes were, especially like going out to more nature-esque places, it's definitely made a big impact. Just doing it with my homie, you know? Can't complain.
Quality time, man.
Like, we're gonna remember this trip for a really long time. Dare I say the rest of our lives.
Dare I say we're building the dad lore.
Definitely building some dad lore. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's good quality time. Like, sometimes during the school year, the weeks just fly by.
Yeah.
Because it's like you wake up, you go to class, you have your clubs and all your meetings and commitments, and like sometimes you're lucky enough to have 15 minutes to eat lunch.
Yeah. You know, when you go in these daily routines where you're kind of doing the same thing from day to day or from week to week, your brain kind of like fills in the gaps, and so then it makes it feel like time's going faster. And so when we get out of that routine and we go to Chile for a week and we're experiencing something we've never experienced before in our lives every single day, it makes time feel like slower, and it feels like we're experiencing more and living more.
Every moment has its own like unique significance. I have more memories from these past 3 days than I do from like entire 4 or 5 week stretches at school.
100%. It can kind of just blend together when you're kind of like in the same place, same routine, same stagnant lifestyle. You kind of got to break out of that to really like let life slow down again.